Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 254. Yes, the very next episode will discuss the last two episodes for Fiveman, and I'll get my final thoughts on Fiveman. This will discuss only episodes 44 to 46. You're probably asking, why did I say 46? 46 seems like a good halfway point of this thing, but a lot more bigger things will happen, and plus we're getting really close to that finish line of finishing a Fiveman. In the case of these episodes, we have it where it's discovered episode 4, where Gora has discovered basically the mysterious energy of the spaceship Vulgar. Uses a golem, plus some, of course, attacking also the Fiveman on the way to their newly restored elementary school. They've basically it's been reopened after it was destroyed back in episode 1 of the series. Here it's fully fixed, which is something that Fiveman didn't do, which good on basically for that. For Fiveman, they destroyed the school and they never brought it to get rebuilt. Nope, that's one thing in particular I thought was kind of weird about Fiveman, not Fiveman. Yeah, Fiveman, where like they had the school destroyed in the opening episode and it's never rebuilt or reopened. Nope. Yeah, it's particularly quite weird when it comes to that one. This one does happen. Of course, runaway there. They're attacked by Gora, who's in this robot which also made construction equipment, and forms basically this big Goron, and of course they summon the Super Robo, and here's the thing, Captain Gora defeats the Super Robo, basically causing his head and its arm to get knocked off, effectively kind of defeating him in battle. So they had to defeat it basically via using one of the small arsenal things to beat him. So basically the drama, because they go to the manga base, it's been moved to space. Yes, which is the first time that the thing has been moved to outer space since episode 1, which, that's interesting. In fact, 44 has a lot of callbacks to episode 1, like first going to school and then go back to space, because basically it came from space, obviously. The Earth man bring back to Earth after we're safe, basically, because basically Gora wanted to destroy the base, because, well, destroy the Rebel wanted to destroy the base too. Yep, so, eventually, of course, the robot is eventually destroyed by their cannon they have, thanks to the Arthur cannon, and they save the school, and then of course basically as a reward for defeating the Super Five Robo, he is restored to rank of captain, but they have to fight for who's going to be the true captain of the Vulgar. Then it's discovered for the next episode what the heck Vulgar really is. Yeah, and also, Cavalier comes with this ingenious plan to use basically a monster made from the galactic fossil to turn the Fiveman into rocks, and he managed to basically have 4 of the 5 of them basically shoving the rocks. 5th one, depowered, dragging off the ship. Before that, Gothor comes back. First thing he's seen since episode 20. And Cavalier, you're probably thinking, why would he not know who Gothor is? Because he wasn't there. Captain Gore knows who he is, so does everybody else. So, then he shoves in the rock, and eventually the rock monster destroyed without using the Megazord this time, which is quite interesting. Yeah, he's free from the thing, thanks to discovering exactly what Vulgar truly is. As a matter of fact, all of the villains know what Vulgar truly is. Vulgar is a living creature. And it's also discovered in episode 46 that the Empress they've been following since the start of the series has been illusion. Yes. So, because the Dora, basically being hysterical, takes off her helmet, shows the fact she's got very beautiful hair. And of course, Fang basically obviously worried about her. So, in appreciation, like, you gotta calm her down. Of course, Fang is there. And then the ship itself decided to merge these two into the final fuse monster of the entire series, because afterwards, basically, there's no more fuse monsters, the last one. So the combination of these two people, along with basically roses, and their plot is simply to take out these cells and flowers, which are what the Vulgar ship is weak against. Oh yeah, and also, it's revealed why Gothor comes back to Earth. Yeah, thanks to Fighting Billion, Gothor reveals information, very important information to Goku, Geku, and the rest of the siblings. Number 1, the parents are alive, and they're on planet they're on planet P19 in the Milky Way Galaxy. That's what they are. And it does show how he was able to steal, how he got the star role when he made his debut back in episode 19 of the series. Kind of goes full circle. First time we see the actual parents in the show, where that's not a flashback. First time since episode 1. And of course, then you have it where Bullion is basically taking on Five Red, where Five Red beats him. Of course, he also got his cape he was wearing since episode 1. He takes off, basically destroys his own sake he's been drinking since episode 1. Yeah, whenever he's not fighting, he's drinking lots of this bottles of sake, glass sake. And eventually, Five Red beats him, and then they have beat the other monster, which is a combination of 2 other villains, which they beat after she gets merged with one of the golems, which I believe this is the golem's last appearance in the series. Yes, I believe so. And eventually, that's destroyed by the restored Star Robo, because they don't have time to restore the full Super Robots. Why not restore one of them? And that's a brilliant idea. So they fix it, and of course, they have to destroy the monster. So 3 of the villains are taken out with this episode. So at this point, here's who's left: Captain Gore, Captain Cavalier, and Doris, the Grunts, and the Ginga Man. Plus Vulgar himself. So about half of the villain force is taken out with this very episode, with episode 46. Which is interesting, though, but we're going to get a close to wrap up with the next 2 episodes. What's going to happen next episode? You'll find out and see when I discuss the last 2 of my final thoughts. All in all, for the start of this final arc, it's really good. I'm enjoying this so far for this final arc. Yep, so yeah, that's a particular view. I might have time after my stream time to do another video. If not, I'll do it possibly tomorrow. Okay, thanks for your video. Bye.